8 Best Drinks to Lower Glucose. Did you know that the choice of your daily drinks can directly influence blood glucose levels? What if there were natural drinks capable of helping to control blood glucose in a simple and effective way? Could some of them even improve your insulin sensitivity while you sleep? Keeping sugar levels balanced is essential for health. Excess glucose in the blood can lead to serious problems such as insulin resistance, weight gain, and even type 2 diabetes. But is it possible to reduce glucose just by adjusting what you drink on a daily basis? Today, you will discover 8 surprising drinks that can help in this process. 4 of them are perfect for before bed, and another 4 are ideal for the day. In the end, you will have a true guide to balance your glucose naturally. Let's get started. What causes high blood glucose? Increased blood glucose can be caused by a variety of factors, and understanding these reasons is essential to keeping your health in check. One of the main factors is a diet rich in refined carbohydrates and sugars. When we consume white breads, pasta, sweets, and sugary drinks, these foods are quickly absorbed by the body, raising blood glucose levels. Lack of physical activity also plays a crucial role. Exercise helps the body use glucose as an energy source and improves sensitivity to insulin, the hormone responsible for regulating blood sugar. When we are sedentary, this glucose accumulates in the blood, increasing the risk of insulin resistance and, consequently, diabetes. Another important factor is chronic stress. Stressful situations lead to the release of hormones such as cortisol, which can increase the production of glucose by the liver, raising blood sugar levels. In addition, sleepless nights can deregulate insulin and impair glucose metabolism, favoring the accumulation of sugar in the blood. Diseases such as type 1 and type 2 diabetes are also associated with increased glucose. In the case of type 1 diabetes, the body does not produce enough insulin, while in type 2 diabetes, the cells become resistant to insulin, making it difficult to control blood sugar. Therefore, understanding the causes of the increase in glucose is essential to adopt habits that help balance it. Is it possible to reduce glucose with natural drinks alone? Many people wonder if it's possible to lower blood glucose just by consuming natural drinks. The answer depends on several factors, such as diet, lifestyle, and general health status. The right drinks can help control glucose, especially when combined with a balanced diet and healthy habits. Certain natural ingredients have compounds that improve insulin sensitivity, reduce carbohydrate absorption, and stabilize blood sugar levels. For example, herbal infusions such as cinnamon and fenugreek contain substances that can help the body process glucose more efficiently. Diluted apple cider vinegar can reduce sugar spikes after meals, while green tea contains antioxidants that support glycemic balance. However, it is important to remember that no drink replaces medical treatment or a balanced diet. People with diabetes or prediabetes should always consult a healthcare professional before making dietary changes or including new beverages in their routine. In addition, just drinking something healthy does not compensate for bad habits, such as excessive consumption of sugars and refined carbohydrates. For the best results, it's essential to combine these drinks with a diet rich in fiber, protein, and healthy fats, as well as exercising regularly. In other words, natural drinks can be great allies, but they must be part of a set of healthy habits to really impact blood glucose levels. What happens to your body when your glucose levels are elevated? When blood glucose levels are elevated, the body suffers a series of negative impacts that can compromise health in the short and long term. Initially, you may experience symptoms such as excessive thirst, fatigue, blurred vision, and frequent urge to urinate. This happens because the body tries to eliminate excess sugar through urine, which also leads to dehydration. If high glucose becomes a constant condition, the body begins to develop insulin resistance. This means that the cells fail to respond properly to insulin, making it difficult for glucose to enter the cell to be used for energy. As a consequence, the pancreas needs to produce more insulin to compensate, which can overwhelm it over time. Excess glucose also damages blood vessels and nerves. This damage can lead to serious complications such as cardiovascular disease, kidney problems, nerve damage, and difficulties in wound healing. In more severe cases, it can even result in amputations or loss of vision due to diabetic retinopathy. In addition, high blood sugar can increase the body's inflammatory processes, weakening the immune system and making a person more susceptible to infections. In the long term, high glucose levels are directly linked to the development of type 2 diabetes, a chronic condition that requires strict control to avoid complications. Therefore, keeping glucose balanced is essential for health and well-being, preventing diseases and ensuring a better quality of life. What are the consequences of not controlling blood glucose? Ignoring high blood glucose levels can have serious health consequences. At first, the symptoms may seem harmless, such as fatigue, excessive thirst, and blurred vision, but over time, the impact on the body can be devastating. One of the main consequences is the development of type 2 diabetes, a chronic condition that compromises the body's ability to use insulin correctly. This situation requires constant monitoring, since prolonged high glucose can cause irreversible damage to organs and tissues. The heart and blood vessels also suffer from uncontrolled glucose. High blood sugar levels increase the risk of hypertension, heart attack, and stroke, as they cause inflammation and hardening of the arteries, hindering blood circulation. Another serious problem is the impairment of the kidneys. High glucose can overwhelm the kidneys, leading to kidney failure, a condition that may require dialysis or even a kidney transplant. Nerves can also be affected, resulting in diabetic neuropathy, which causes numbness, tingling, and even severe pain in the feet and hands. In advanced stages, this complication can lead to loss of sensation and increase the risk of serious infections, which can result in amputations. In addition, excess glucose impairs vision, which can cause diabetic retinopathy, a condition that can lead to blindness if not treated in time. Given these consequences, it is clear that controlling blood glucose is not only a matter of well-being, but of preserving health and avoiding serious complications in the future. How to protect your body and avoid blood sugar spikes. Keeping your glucose balanced is essential for health, and there are several strategies that help prevent blood sugar spikes. Food is one of the most important factors. Opting for foods rich in fiber, protein, and healthy fats can slow down the absorption of carbohydrates, preventing sudden variations in glucose. Avoiding refined sugar and white flours is also key, as these foods quickly raise glucose levels. Physical exercise plays an essential role in glycemic control. Activities such as walking, weight training, and aerobic training help cells better utilize glucose, reducing its concentration in the blood and improving insulin sensitivity. Another crucial factor is stress management. Chronic stress can raise levels of cortisol, a hormone that contributes to increased glucose. Techniques such as meditation, deep breathing, and a good night's sleep can help maintain hormonal balance. In addition, proper hydration is essential. Drinking plenty of water helps the kidneys eliminate excess glucose through urine, helping to control sugar levels. Another interesting strategy is the consumption of natural drinks that help balance glucose, such as specific teas, lemon water, and diluted apple cider vinegar. Finally, it is important to maintain regular medical follow-up. Performing periodic tests to monitor blood glucose and following the advice of a health professional can prevent future complications. By adopting these measures on a daily basis, it is possible to protect the body and keep glucose levels under control, ensuring more health and quality of life. What tests should I do to monitor my glucose levels? Monitoring blood glucose is essential to prevent complications and ensure that sugar levels are within the optimal range. For this, there are specific tests that help monitor metabolic health. The most common test is fasting glucose, which measures the amount of glucose in the blood after a period of at least 8 hours without eating. High values can indicate prediabetes or diabetes, being one of the first warning signs for problems in the regulation of sugar in the body. Another very important test is glycated hemoglobin, HbA1c. This test evaluates the average glucose in the last 3 months, showing a more complete picture of glycemic control. The higher the glycated hemoglobin value, the greater the body's exposure to excess blood sugar over time. The oral glucose tolerance test is another relevant test. It consists of ingesting a sugary solution and measuring glucose at regular intervals to assess how the body responds to sugar. This test is especially useful for identifying insulin resistance and prediabetes. In addition, continuous glucose monitoring may be indicated for some people. With modern devices, it is possible to measure glucose levels throughout the day without the need for constant finger. For those who already have diabetes or suspect glucose changes, tests such as fasting insulin and lipid profile may also be recommended, as they help to better understand the functioning of the metabolism. Seeing a doctor regularly and performing these tests periodically are essential steps to maintain health and avoid complications related to high glucose. 1. The secret tea that delays the absorption of sugar in the blood. Few people know it, but fenugreek tea can be a powerful ally in glucose control. Its seeds are rich in soluble fiber, which slows down the digestion and absorption of carbohydrates, promoting a slower and more stable release of sugar in the blood. In addition, fenugreek contains bioactive compounds that help improve insulin sensitivity, allowing cells to utilize glucose more efficiently. As a result, blood sugar levels can remain more stable throughout the night, preventing unwanted glycemic spikes. But how to prepare this infusion in the right way? The ideal is to boil a cup of water, add a teaspoon of fenugreek seeds, let it infuse for about 10 to 15 minutes, and strain it before drinking. The best time to consume it is between 30 and 60 minutes before bedtime, allowing its active compounds to act in the body during sleep. Despite the benefits, some people should avoid fenugreek tea. Pregnant women should exercise caution as it can stimulate uterine contractions. In addition, individuals who use diabetes medications or anticoagulants should consult a doctor before including it in their routine, as it can potentiate the effects of these medications. If you're looking for a natural drink to help with glucose control while you sleep, fenugreek tea can be an excellent option. But remember, always consult a health professional before making changes to your diet. 2. A creamy drink that helps prevent glucose spikes. If you are looking for a nutritious drink that helps control glucose, unsweetened almond milk can be an excellent choice before bed. Almonds are rich in healthy fats, protein, and fiber, which helps slow the absorption of carbohydrates and stabilize blood sugar levels. These properties make almond milk a powerful ally in preventing glycemic spikes, especially during the night. In addition, almond milk has a low glycemic index, which means that it does not cause sudden increases in glucose. It is also a lactose-free option, making it ideal for people who have an intolerance or who want to reduce their consumption of dairy products. To prepare almond milk at home, just let half a cup of almonds soak for at least 8 hours. Drain, beat in a blender with 2 cups of water, and strain with a thin cloth or special strainer. If you want a touch of flavor, you can add a little vanilla essence. The best time to consume this drink is between 30 and 60 minutes before bedtime, as its good fats help maintain satiety and balance glucose during the night. However, it is important to remember that people allergic to almonds or other nuts should avoid this drink. Always consult a healthcare professional before introducing new foods into your diet, especially if you have diabetes or other metabolic conditions. Unsweetened almond milk is a delicious and healthy option for those who want more balanced glycemic control while sleeping. 3. The miraculous infusion that boosts insulin sensitivity. Cinnamon tea is one of the most well-known infusions when it comes to glucose control. That's because cinnamon contains active compounds, such as cinnamaldehyde, that help improve insulin sensitivity, allowing cells to absorb glucose more efficiently. Additionally, studies indicate that cinnamon may slow down the digestion of carbohydrates by reducing the speed at which sugar is released into the bloodstream. This effect contributes to more stable glucose levels, especially during the night, preventing sudden spikes and drops that can impair metabolism. Cinnamon tea is very simple to prepare. Just boil a cup of water and add a cinnamon sprig or a teaspoon of cinnamon powder. Let it infuse for about 10 minutes, strain and drink. The ideal is to consume it between 30 and 60 minutes before bedtime so that its regulating effect acts during the night. Despite the benefits, cinnamon should be consumed in moderation. Excessive consumption can be harmful to people with liver problems due to the presence of a substance called coumarin, which can overload the liver. Additionally, pregnant women should avoid large amounts of cinnamon, as there may be a risk of uterine contractions. If you are looking for a hot, tasty drink with properties that help keep glucose under control, cinnamon tea is an excellent choice to include in your nighttime routine. 4. The relaxing herb that can also help with glucose control. If you're looking for a drink that helps you both relax and balance your blood glucose, chamomile infusion may be the ideal choice before bed. Chamomile contains bioactive compounds such as apigenin, which have anti-inflammatory and antioxidant properties. Studies indicate that this infusion can improve insulin sensitivity, allowing the body to process glucose more efficiently, and reducing insulin resistance. Another important benefit of chamomile is its calming effect on the nervous system. Stress and anxiety are factors that can raise blood glucose levels, as they increase the production of cortisol, a hormone that stimulates the release of glucose by the liver. By promoting relaxation, chamomile indirectly helps to keep blood glucose balanced. Preparing this infusion is very simple. Simply boil a cup of water and add a tablespoon of dried chamomile flowers. Let it steep for about 5 to 10 minutes. Strain and drink. The best time for consumption is between 30 and 60 minutes before bedtime, ensuring a more peaceful sleep and a more stable metabolism during the night. Although it is a safe drink for most people, those who have allergies to plants in the Asteraceae family, such as daisies and chrysanthemums, should avoid chamomile. In addition, pregnant women should consult a doctor before consuming it, as some studies indicate that it can affect the reproductive system. Chamomile infusion not only promotes restful sleep, but can also be a great ally in glucose balance. 5. A simple blend that can balance your sugar levels. If you want a natural and refreshing way to balance your glucose levels, lemon water can be an excellent option. Although simple, this drink contains vitamin C and antioxidants, which help reduce insulin resistance and help cells use glucose more efficiently. Lemon has a low glycemic index, and its citric acid can slow down the digestion of carbohydrates, preventing blood sugar spikes after meals. In addition, regular consumption of lemon water can contribute to the reduction of inflammation in the body, one of the main factors associated with the development of insulin resistance and type 2 diabetes. Preparing this drink is very simple. Simply squeeze the juice of half a lemon into a glass of fresh or warm water. If you want an extra touch of flavor and benefits, you can add a few mint leaves or a pinch of cinnamon. The ideal is to consume this drink between 15 and 30 minutes before meals, as it can help with digestion and a more balanced absorption of carbohydrates. Despite the benefits, some people should exercise caution when consuming lemon water regularly. Citric acid can cause stomach irritation in individuals with gastritis or acid reflux. In addition, frequent consumption can wear down tooth enamel, so it is recommended to rinse your mouth with water after drinking. If you're looking for a practical and natural way to help keep your glucose in check throughout the day, including lemon water in your routine can be an excellent strategy. 6. The Oriental drink that protects your pancreas and regulates insulin. Green tea is one of the most studied beverages when it comes to metabolic health. Rich in catechins, powerful antioxidants, it can improve insulin sensitivity, helping the body process glucose more efficiently and preventing glycemic spikes. In addition, research suggests that green tea may protect the cells in the pancreas, which are responsible for producing insulin, reducing the risk of developing type 2 diabetes. Its anti-inflammatory and antioxidant effect also helps reduce oxidative stress, a contributing factor to insulin resistance. To prepare green tea properly, boil the water and wait for it to cool for about 5 minutes before pouring it over the tea leaves. This prevents the beneficial compounds from being destroyed by excessive heat. Let steep for 3 to 5 minutes, strain and drink. The best time to consume it is between 15 and 30 minutes before meals, as it can aid digestion and glucose regulation. Despite the benefits, some people should avoid excessive consumption of green tea. Because it contains caffeine, it can cause insomnia, nervousness, and irritability in more sensitive individuals. In addition, people with gastric or heart problems, or who take blood thinners, should consult a doctor before including it in the routine. If you're looking for a natural beverage to help keep your glucose balanced throughout the day, green tea is an excellent option, with scientifically proven effects on metabolic health. 7. the powerful root that fights insulin resistance. Ginger tea is an ancient drink known for its anti-inflammatory and digestive properties. But what few know is that it can also help control blood glucose. Ginger contains bioactive compounds such as gingerol that can improve insulin sensitivity and help cells absorb glucose more efficiently. In addition, this root helps reduce chronic inflammation, one of the factors that contribute to insulin resistance and the development of type 2 diabetes. Another benefit of ginger tea is that it can improve blood circulation and help the metabolism function, favoring a greater balance of blood sugar levels throughout the day. Preparing this drink is very simple. Simply boil 1 cup of water and add 2 to 3 thin slices of fresh ginger. Let it infuse for 5 to 10 minutes, strain and drink. If desired, you can add a few drops of lemon or a touch of cinnamon to enhance the benefits. The ideal is to consume this drink between 15 and 30 minutes before meals, helping digestion and glucose stabilization. Despite the numerous benefits, some people should avoid excessive consumption of ginger. Those who use anticoagulant medication, have blood clotting problems, or suffer from stomach ulcers should consult a doctor before including this drink in their routine. If you are looking for a natural ally in the fight against insulin resistance, ginger tea can be an excellent option to balance your glucose in a healthy and effective way. 8. The acidic ingredient that can prevent glucose spikes after meals. Diluted apple cider vinegar has been widely studied for its effects on glucose metabolism. Its main active component, acetic acid, can help reduce the absorption of carbohydrates, preventing blood sugar spikes right after meals. Studies suggest that consuming apple cider vinegar may improve insulin sensitivity, allowing the body to process glucose more efficiently. In addition, it can slow gastric emptying, helping to maintain satiety for longer and preventing cravings for foods high in sugar. Preparing this drink is very simple. Simply mix a tablespoon of apple cider vinegar in a glass of water and drink it between 15 and 30 minutes before meals. To soften the flavor, some people add a touch of lemon or a pinch of cinnamon, making the drink more enjoyable and enhancing its benefits. Despite its beneficial properties, apple cider vinegar should be consumed in moderation. Acetic acid can cause stomach irritation, especially in people with gastritis, acid reflux, or ulcers. In addition, excessive consumption can harm tooth enamel, so it is recommended to rinse your mouth with water after drinking. If you're looking for a simple and natural strategy to avoid post-meal glycemic spikes, diluted apple cider vinegar can be an excellent addition to your eating routine. However, as always, it is essential to consult a health professional before including this drink in your daily life. Keeping glucose in check is essential for health and well-being. Small changes in routine, such as including the right drinks in your daily life, can make a big difference in balancing your blood sugar levels. Now that you know 8 powerful drinks, how about putting them into practice? Choose the ones that best match your lifestyle and experience their benefits. Remember that constancy is the key to achieving positive results. In addition to drinks, maintaining a balanced diet, practicing physical activities, and reducing stress are essential steps for a healthier life. And of course, always consult a health professional before making changes to your diet. Your body deserves care, and you have the power to transform your health. Start making better choices today and feel the difference.